Hello, I'm Vincent. Welcome to Beyond the Noise. This is the first version of Let's Think About Not Thinking. So I watched a video yesterday. This gentleman was talking about how to basically live your best life, or it's not about envisioning the future life. It's not about envisioning or creating something. It's about letting go of all the noise, the anxieties, the stress, and all of that stuff to let that come in, because all future and past and everything is already created. You just need to allow it to come in. So I thought to myself, it's easy for someone who's been through it to say that, but there hasn't really been a lot of content about people who are going through the process, and it's definitely a tough process that one shouldn't really have to go through alone, because if we all are trying to do it, if we all have the same stresses and things like that or similar, um, why do it alone? Why not have a community who supports each other through the tough times as well? So I thought about, well, let's backtrack a little bit. Beyond the Noise came about when I personally was trying to improve my life, basically. Not that I have a bad life by any means, but I think that we've all is a strong word. A lot of us have lost a sense of community, lost a sense of connection, from all the negative social media, the negative news, the work stuff, corporate stuff, whatever. And it has really, dulled our drive, so to speak, as human, to be part of a community, rely on each other, or not rely, but have someone who you're able to go to when times are tough. So let's talk about not think, or let's think about not thinking. Is really about creating that space that you can, be allowed to think. You're allowed to have those stressful moments. But I think if you're able to put that out there and see that other people are also going through the same struggles, I think that's very empowering, that you're not alone. And that's the big thing. We live in a culture where it's a lot about individualism. If you're struggling, you deal it with yourself. If you're, financially struggling, deal it with yourself. Deal with it yourself. If you're not sleeping well, deal with it yourself. And then on social media, people love to, post. It's great to post about the positive things too, right? You go on vacation, you go on, you eat out at a really nice restaurant. But those are moments. We have no idea what those other 99% of their day is like. So it creates this false sense of positivity, or toxic positivity. Um, but yeah, this is the first rendition, so I am happy to take any suggestions. If you have any stories you want to share, anything like that, this is the community for it. All right, have a great day. Bye.